Pirates are back. We're going to look at Renegade Runner from 1993. James here. Welcome to Vintage Bricks. Got some pirate sets here.
What made you decide to do ships?
Well, we have to do some pirate stuff. I love my pirate sets, and we're going to look today at the middle one here. This little guy, the Renegade Runner from 1993. These were the original two from 1989. The Black Sea Barracuda. Isn't that? It's like the granddaddy, the original. And then we had the Caribbean Clipper, which was the soldier ship. Now these guys are the blue soldier guys. Back over here, we have the one we're going to do. But then that same year, they came out with the Skull's Eye Schooner in '93, which is a work of pirate majesty. So they had the big ship, little ship. The soldiers came in with the Imperial Flagship. They had the red soldiers now in '92 to throw another one in. There's more pirate ships we'll do in the future, but today we're doing Renegade Runner. Notice how our Renegade Runner is really a nice size to play with the soldier sets. As we spin around, I can't help but think that Captain Ironhook might not be a renegade from Redbeard himself, the original pirate.
So why do you think the little Renegade Runner is so much smaller than the other ones?
Well, when they put this out in '93, they had two different price points. This is the one where you could buy this fairly inexpensively, but if you're looking for the big, Christmas present, you'd be asking for the big one here. So that's usually what they do. They have ones that are different price points. Okay, we have a great commercial, that Ironhook versus Redbeard. Let's see how they fare going after the gold. Okay, there's Ironhook and Captain Redbeard, and they're going mano-mano here. Okay, this is where I get the idea that maybe the Renegades really were renegades from Redbeard the pirate. So the Renegades really shouldn't be in a ship battle with Skull Eye's schooner, because that looks like a no-win situation. But they look like they held up in that video. Let's look at there's 4 minifigures. Really nice collection here. We have, of course, Ironhook we've talked about, and that's First Mate Rummy. And then we just have a couple over here of the just regular sailor guys. Let's look at them a little closer now. Ironhook, of course, is called Ironhook for a reason, that hand of his. And he is a classic pirate because he has the bicorn hat with the two edges on it, with a nice skull and crossbones design. And then his torso, look at that torn jersey with a knife. He's a working man pirate. He's been out there tearing it up. Now, First Mate Rummy, he's around a lot of these set, and he borrowed a tricorn hat. I think he got that from a soldier, has the eye patch too. But look at that smile. He's good-natured. He's a guy you want to have around just to whistle a tune with. And there are a couple pirates. They're blue and red bandanas, which are totally classical, and their faces are well-known faces for these early pirate sets, which are very amazing. So let's look at the key features of the set. Pirate ships in the Caribbean were well known for their Jolly Rogers flags and emblem, and let you know that these were not the good guys. Although they're jolly, so they're pretty happy there. Look at some of the smaller features. This compass we're going to see is probably the most valuable piece of the set, and it actually works. I tested it out there, and of course we have a treasure map. They kept this close at hand, getting that treasure, and they got the treasure. So successful pirating on their part. The pirates are fast and nimble and only needed one cannon because they were such great shots. They had some weapons, a cutlass, pistols, and some rifles. Where'd they get this from? It's a wyvern dragon, just like the Black Knights of the castle theme on their bow. Let's do a fun little experiment here.
Do these ships float, James? Have you tried this?
These are toys that don't go in the water. So if you're tempted to put one of these in the bathtub to test it out, just say no. Jiminy Cricket on your shoulder should say, no, don't do that. No, these do not. Lego does have some things that float, but they're not these.
what would you say if one of your grandchildren that you adore more than just about anything on this earth asked you to try to float one of your ships? What would you tell them?
I'd say let's give it a try.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Okay, here's the test. We have the hull done. Jessica, do you think it floats?
Yes.
Okay, put it in. Let's see here. Just set it in the water here. And okay, well, Jessica, it's been a couple minutes. What's happening?
It's filled up, but it's still not sinking.
So it's half sinking. Okay, I think the pirates could take this around the Caribbean half sunk. Hope you enjoyed our video today. And please come back again at Vintage Bricks. Oh, if you get a chance, please subscribe.